My name is Courtney Vanderlinden, and since starting the 22-minute Hard Corpse program, I have lost 4.3 pounds and 5 inches in just 8 weeks. In fact, within 2 weeks of starting the program, I was fitting back into all of my pre-pregnancy clothes, which was mind-blowing to me. And by the end of the program, I had my flat stomach back, which I thought was going to take a lot longer, and I was confident, happy, and getting in workouts that were effective and hardcore, yet simple and short. And with having a 2.5-year-old, almost 3-year-old, and a newborn, short and effective was what I was looking for, and that's what turned me on to this program the most. So when I first started this program, I was 8 weeks postpartum. I was just cleared by my doctor to start working out. I had had a C-section, so I had the extra 2 weeks versus only the 6 weeks, which was okay. I was nervous to start the program because with having a baby and being pregnant, I lost a lot of strength, especially in my upper body, which I didn't think was going to happen because I worked out for the most part throughout my pregnancy, and I thought because I worked out through my pregnancy that after I had him, it being my weight was going to fall off differently than it did with my daughter, and it did not, which put me into a little bit of postpartum depression, which was not fun. Ask my husband. So going into the program, I was depressed. I was having a hard time making the right choices, and I was itching to work out again, but also nervous. So when I started the program, I really enjoyed the modifier because, like I said, being that I was just had a baby, I had lost all my upper body strength, and I thought I was going to be able to do push-ups still, and I couldn't. So that was really discouraging. But the fact that Tony has modifiers in the video is very helpful, and Tony himself is very helpful because he doesn't discourage you if you have to modify. He encourages you to get them done, even if you have to do 10 regular and the rest modified. As long as you're still working to get it done, he is super supportive in the videos, which is great. Another thing I liked about the program was the simple and effective meal plan. Having a 2.5-year-old and a newborn at the time, I was having a lot of sleepless nights. I was having a lot of busy days trying to figure everything out. And the fact that I could set aside an hour or two on Sunday and plan out every meal for the week was very helpful, because then even when I was tired, I didn't have to think about it. I could just grab whatever meal was next in my fridge and be done with it and not make a bad decision. So that was super helpful. The other thing that was irreplaceable was Shakeology. After I had my daughter, I was working out and I struggled with my milk supply. So I was making decent food choices, but not great, but I struggled with my milk supply, and I was struggling with losing weight and keeping weight off. I was bouncing back and forth. So now this time with my son, I started working out even sooner than I did with my daughter. Like I said, 8 weeks, and with having Shakeology, I have had the best time with nursing. I have had no issues with my milk supply. I've been able to drop all my pre-pregnancy weight. I've been able to get my stomach flat and hopefully have a six-pack here soon as I keep working towards it, and all the while still nursing. So that has been very encouraging, because I know with my daughter I didn't think it was possible, and even after having him, I was a little skeptical myself, not only because the workouts were short, but I just didn't think that while nursing I would be able to lose my weight, not only lose my weight, but also have a flat stomach. because we all know our bodies change quite a bit with pregnancy. So 22 minutes hard courts has really changed my life because having a second child was a lot harder than I thought, which is what I think also played a part in my postpartum depression. And so finding this program has helped me to still fit in my workout. So it's only 22 minutes a day, and then when you add in core, it's only an extra 10 or 11 minutes. So that has been very, very nice for a busy mom with 2 kids. I also have 2 dogs, and I take care of the whole household. So that was something that definitely turned me on to this program, because everybody has 22 minutes. All you gotta do is get up a little bit earlier, or press play right when the kids go down for a nap, and before you know it, you're sweating, you're done, and I would feel 10 times better. So that's my story, and I'm so glad that I found this program because it has helped me to find my life as a second time mom, because I found it after having my daughter, and then once I had him, I felt like I lost it again. And now I feel confident, I feel stronger. My main goal was to be able to wear a bikini on Memorial Day and wakeboard and feel confident and comfortable. And I hit my goal. I bought 3 new bikinis. I rocked them all weekend. I wakeboarded. I was comfortable. I didn't worry about covering up. And that is something that I can never replace. So thank you.